Hello and welcome to another update video about the silver chart. So on the silver chart, I wanted to take a look at the bigger picture here first again. Wanted to look at different options, but first of all explain to you where we're actually coming from. And on this chart, you can see that off the March 2020 low, price rallied in 5 waves into the February 2021 highs. I count that as a wave 1. After a larger degree, wave 2 bottomed in March 2020. Now, here we need to, there are a few options, but it doesn't really make any difference to the current analysis. The wave 1 could also sit here, and I would have the A wave here. It's just different ways of looking at it. You could even argue that, I know I'm thinking about a triangle. No, that doesn't work. But there are different ways of counting this. So I decided now to move the A wave here. I think I had it here before, but when I looked at the daily chart yesterday, I thought, look, this makes more sense overall, but it doesn't make any difference to the count at this stage. Then an A wave down, a B wave up, and then a C wave and an ending diagonal here to the downside. I'm sure there are different ways of counting this as well, but it guided as well to that we had a support area here at the time. I did take that off the chart now because there's no need to keep that on the chart. We then broke out of our descending wedge to the upside. That was a bullish signal, retested from above, and then took off again. And well, for a while now, we've been focused on this 1-2-1-2 setup, which, if it works out, should send price higher in a third wave of a third wave rally. Now, again, looking at the chart yesterday, I decided to make a change and to take this sort of pink wave structure out, because at the moment we have 3 1-2 setups on the chart. Don't really like the idea anymore of that. Okay, don't really like the idea, but that allows me to count the move a little bit differently on the way up. Again, this is just more the academic side of things, but I can place the wave 1 here. Let me just double check something. Yeah, because I had a wave, 1 second. Because then I would say the move off the September or August lows was a wave 1 without an overshooting B wave. That way I can get rid of the overshooting B wave. And I have a nice 5-wave move here to the upside. How is that counted? For in case anybody's interested, I would then count it as, let me just rethink that. Yeah, I think as, oh yeah, we had at the time here a 1, A overshooting B wave, C wave down, 2, wave 3, wave 4, wave 5 of 1. And then here an ABC structure to the downside. Yes, it looks quite impulsive, but actually can be counted as an ABC. A, B, C wave in 5 waves into this wave 2 swing low. Again, that's just the academic side of things. It doesn't make any difference to the current wave count, and also wouldn't really have made any difference to the count back then. It's just tidying things up, which we always have to do, right? I like to keep charts tidy. Now, what I want to do, I want to change the wave degree of this yellow as well. Now it's getting interesting because this is most likely again a 1-2 setup. Now, again, looking at the chart, I don't like the subwave structure anymore that I have here on the chart. Okay, so again, it's time to tidy things up, but again, it doesn't change in any way any of the support zones, and it doesn't change the micro count. So, well, it does change the micro count, but it doesn't change the assumptions. So again, what I didn't like about this whole thing is an overshooting B wave again. And I think looking at the count again yesterday, I thought, look, why not get rid of it, especially with this mess down here. I can't really defend a wave 1 up, a short A wave, an overshooting B wave, and then a massive correction down in a wave 2. Doesn't really look nice. And in addition to that, it sort of hasn't really proven itself. It hasn't really proven to us that it's bottomed anyway, so it's likely going to make another low. So let's take just these subwave structures out and we just label it together again. Take that out, take the overshooting, or let's just shift that, because this looks much better like a B wave. The move down looks more like an A wave like that. And then we are probably still in this C wave of wave 2 as far as I'm concerned here. And then we have the wave 1 here. Yeah? So this gives a much better wave count actually. I have a 1-2 setup here, a third wave, a fourth wave, and a fifth wave, making a slightly higher high in a wave 1. and then the wave two, sorry, the A wave down looks quite impulsive, then a B wave to the upside, and the C wave down. Again, you can see it doesn't make any difference to the count, because also in the other count I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with one more low likely to come, unless price can prove to us that it has bottomed already. How would it do that? Well, we talked about the possibility that there could be a leading diagonal here to the upside, but it doesn't show any potential that it's trying to reverse. I think we talked about that on the weekend, that this is actually a 5-wave move to the upside here. But I don't trust it until we see a higher low, yeah, until price forms a higher low and can break back above that swing high at $23. So until then, I would expect one more low. But be aware, this is pretty much at the end of the correction if this works out. Key make or break point here for me is 21.15. So if it makes one more low, it can certainly come down to that level. Ideally, I don't want it to come lower than that. It can do. So the formal make or break point is actually here at $19.90, because this 1-2 setup is going to be invalidated below this swing low. But for now, I focus on higher against the 21.15 level. Move below that might trigger an alternative interpretation of the chart. Not necessarily bearish, but maybe short term a little more bearish. Because the other way of looking at this is, which would be my alternative bullish count, which I will activate if 21.15 is broken to the downside. It would be a wave 1, a wave 2, a wave 3, a wave 4, and a wave 5. Do I like that idea? No, but it could be a leading diagonal in a wave 1, and then just a larger ABC pullback depending on how low we go. That would allow still for a bullish count, but of course would emphasize much more the idea of potential new bear market lows. Yeah, so really ideally I wanted to hold 21.15. So what that means is the break below 21.15 would be a very first warning for this particular scenario that it may not work out, and we may consider other options in more detail. Yeah, that's my update about silver. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.